Yeah. All right, there we go. My bad. We here. Y'all thought I was gonna let y'all Detroit Rams slide. We already got somebody here, Hatter House. He said Sherman isn't right. Quit hating. You and your millions wrong. I don't have a million. Who are my millions? I don't have a community. But I do have a question for you. You're welcome to come on. Let me know. I do have a question for you. Name me another Pro Bowl quarterback. Right? I was like, yeah, Stafford's a Hall of Famer. I'm like, yeah. You win to see a Hall of Famer, but name me another quarterback with Matthew Stafford credentials. I'll wait. I put it on the screen for you. Name me another quarterback who only went to one Pro Bowl, bro. Not an all-pro. I just want to know, bro, because exactly what Richard Sherman was speaking on, it was factual before. And I'm like, yeah, Stafford, the Hall of Famer, he won a Super Bowl. But then you start looking. Right? Then you start looking. You like, bruh, what Hall of Famer? I could be wrong, but what Hall of Famer only had one Pro Bowl? Right? What Hall of Famer only had one Pro Bowl? No all-pro appearances. No all-decade appearances. I'm trying to think, bro. And his Pro Bowl was probably he probably was an injury replacement. It probably was an injury replacement. You know who else got the same credentials besides comeback player of the year? This guy. Hold on. Why he ain't in the Hall of Fame then? And his era wasn't past half. He has the same credentials as Matthew Stafford. Come on. Well, his numbers, bro, he wasn't even a Pro Bowler this year. So I invite you to come on, Hatter House 7110. I invite you to come on, bro. Stafford was just a piece on that team. He wasn't the best player or the. I mean, factual. Yeah, factual. I mean, Aaron Donald fought first ballot Hall of Famer. Eventually, Von Miller, first ballot Hall of Famer. I think Jalen Ramsey will go down as a first ballot Hall of Famer, projecting a little bit. And Cooper Kupp was the best player on offense. So, I mean, look at Trent Dilfer. One Super Bowl, one Pro Bowl. Stafford, one Super Bowl, one Pro Bowl. People say, well, his career numbers are phenomenal. I mean, outside this year, which he had an extra game, he threw 41 touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? And it's the same he did in 16 games in 2011. He even had less picks, but obviously he played a less game. In Stafford's career, he's thrown for over 30 touchdowns how many times? 1. 2 times. Hold on. Let me slow it down. Appreciate everybody for coming in today. Okay. Let's appreciate for him throwing in today. So all we saying is, and I agree with Richard Sherman wholeheartedly. The way he broke it down, he is right. Stafford in the pass happy league. Let me say it again. In the pass happy league, in his what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 career. Stafford has threw over 30 touchdowns just 3 times. Let's go through it. 2009, 13, 10, 2 injury-riddled seasons. Can't really count them. 2011, he threw for 41. Then he went for 20 and 12. And 13, he went for 29. In 2014, what's the notation mean? And okay, in 2014, he was selected to the Pro Bowl. He was 11 and 5. He threw 22 touchdowns and 12 picks. That was his Pro Bowl year. But nonetheless, 2014 threw for 22. His second one was 2015 threw for 32. The next year he threw for 4. I think he had an injury that year. 24, excuse me. Then he threw in 2029 threw for 29. 2018 threw for 21. 2019 he threw for he played 8 games. 19, 2021, 26. 2021 with an extra game, he threw 41 touchdowns. So, Mark Orm want to talk about the numbers. I mean, come on. Come on, come on. I thought that is a Hall of Famer to Richard Sherman, which we'll get to his thoughts on this in a minute. But appreciate you for coming on. Check out the Lions 101 playlist if y'all want to be the Detroit Rams so bad. We gonna give you all what y'all want. We hanging banners up today. We slanging apparel on the thumbnail. It's not gonna be a lot that people like to talk about. I don't care. I want to do it for myself. If one person only watch this, so fucking be it. Okay, I really don't care. This is a factual statement that Richard Sherman said, and the facts are not. It's not popular. If you're to send this to me, I swear to God, I probably never would have seen this. And I appreciate him always sending me the dope stuff. You want to say you a hater? Fine. Me being a hater and Richard Sherman being a hater, that means telling the truth. That's me. I tell the truth. Just being honest. Y'all like to be lied to. Egos like to be massaged and stroked. If you don't want your feelings hurt today, you a diehard Detroit Rams, diehard Matthew Stafford fan. If you got if you Kelly Stafford, don't watch this. I'm gonna just tell you right off the bat, don't watch it. If you want your kids to grow up to adore Matthew Stafford, put them on a pedestal, don't watch this video today. Don't watch the video. A lot of people speak out their ass and don't know the facts. And it's everybody got the facts. Everybody got a 5G, 4G phone. You can pull up this exact same thing, right? How I see a Hall of Famer, he threw for 30 touchdowns 3 times his career, over 30. 3 times. And one of the times was in a 17-game season. So what stats? All these hollow stat yards that he threw that he couldn't get it in the end zone? Oh, he didn't have help. What about Calvin Johnson, Golden Tate, Joyke Bill, Reggie Bush in the top 3 defense? When they played the Cowboys, he couldn't produce points with Calvin and Golden Tate. Golden Tate was high as fish grease back then. Joyke and Reggie Bush had a good first half of the season. They did slide towards the end. So I'm just trying to see in what metric is he a Hall of Famer? I'm just trying to figure it out. Because it ain't like you took Stafford and put him on the Jaguars. He took him to the championship. It ain't like you put him on the Jets, the Texans, the Colts, the Vikings, the Bears. You put him on a team that ended up having 3 first ballot Hall of Famers. In my opinion, Ramsey will be a first ballot Hall of Famer. He had 3 first ballot Hall of Famers on defense. If you're going down the line, he may be the 5th best player on the Rams. Jalen Ramsey, Aaron Donald, Von Miller, Cooper Kupp. You can make a point for the Georgia boy, Leonard Floyd, then Matthew Stafford. You understand the quarterback position is most important. And we do understand Jared Goff took a lesser Rams team to the Super Bowl without the best player that year with Todd Gurley. So before we even address what Sherman had to say, which kind of opened my eye, I didn't know Stafford only been to 1 Super Bowl, Pro Bowl. I didn't know that. He been to 1 Pro Bowl. I asked people, like, what other quarterback has these credentials up here? How many other quarterbacks have these credentials? Please tell me. Oh, it's Detroit's fault. Well, how did Barry Sanders get in first ballot? How did Calvin get in first ballot? If it's Detroit's fault, how are they so great enough to get in? I'm just making a statement. He telling the truth. Name me another quarterback. John Matthew Stafford, which his nigga first name ain't even Matthew, it's John. Name me another Hall of Fame quarterback that had 1 Pro Bowl, 1 Super Bowl, no All Pros, no MVPs, no Super Bowl. I don't care about Super Bowl MVP. Name me another one. Who else can I even think of to kind of like, I can't even think of nobody. McNabb had 6 Pro Bowls and ain't in. Warren Moon had, we already went through that. Who can I think of? People say, oh, you just hating? That's how you know when the facts start, oh, you just hate. I'm just saying, telling the truth. Telling the truth, bro. Give me another quarterback with those credentials. I can't think of one. How many quarterbacks have won a Super Bowl and also look who won against a bunch of sophomores and rookies? I mean, lame quarterback. Rex Grossman didn't win one. I don't know. I don't really understand the question. He said Sherman can't have Stafford have his day. Forget that. Forget, I ain't trying to hear none of that, Aaron. Answer the question. Yeah, like he's the second coming of Brady. Factual. Name me another quarterback that has these credentials that's in the Hall of Fame or close. I can't think of one. He has more work to do, obviously. He went 2 Super Bowls to get another Pro Bowl and All-Pro, maybe. You put Brady on this team, come on, he's MVP. I'm just trying to figure out, come on. You talking all that hatter. Come on here and answer the question. Y'all talk all tough behind the screen. Answer the question. Come on, you coming on or not? Let me know. Keep doing your research. He's honestly not even better than Joe Burrow. He just has a better defensive player ever on the team. True. And don't hate. Cooper Kupp is the best receiver in football. And Cooper Kupp robbed him as an MVP, they say. Come on. He did cook the great Eli Apple. A hater, he can get a Pro Bowl. At the end of the year, why did he win a Pro Bowl this year? Answer the question. Name me another quarterback that's in the Hall of Fame with these credentials or less. You can't. You can't. You can't. You can't. Name it! You want to go outside quarterbacks? Hold on. You want to go outside of quarterbacks, bro? Okay, I'll give a broader definition, right? For instance, a guy who played in his prime, he played 1, 2, 3, 4 seasons in his prime, right? All right. Hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 overall, and then like he played 4 seasons in his prime, right? His name is Terrell Davis. He's a Hall of Famer. It was a lot of hoopla. He's one of my favorite players of all time. A lot of hoopla while he was a Hall of Famer. His credentials are better than Stafford. I don't care about. He was an MVP for God's sakes. And he only had 4 strong seasons. The rest was injury riddled. 4 strong seasons. MVP. 2-time Super Bowl. Super Bowl MVP. AP Offensive Player of the Year. All-Pro 3 times. Pro Bowl 3 times. In 4 prime seasons. Come on. Come on. Instead of just, you hating on the white man. Oh, you hating because he white. Can you rebuttal my statements? It's as simple as that. Rebuttal the statement. Name me another quarterback, or if you can find a player that has these credentials or less that's in the Hall of Fame. You can't. So it's not. You can't say that I'm hating. You can't say that Richard is hating. The bar is super duper low. Chicken limbo low. Very low. Walmart price low. If that mark get in, look again. Matt Ryan don't have an MVP. Don't have an NFL Super Bowl. Neither did Dan Marino. 4-time Pro Bowler. 1-time All-Pro. 2016 MVP. AP 2016 Player of the Year. Pro Football Fair Player of the Year. All that. Offensive Player of the Year in 2008. Come on. And the Dirty Birds organization ain't that great. They got to their other Super Bowl by the chin of their chin. Well, shit. Matt Ryan got to be in there. Stafford got to be in there. Donovan McNabb got to get in there. Also, I don't think just don't think he's a great player. He has the most. Come on. He's not. Matt Ryan got to get in. Come on. Remember Bush and Bill had fun. At the end of the season, it is what it is. Stafford had a head problem in the Dallas game. They should have won. Oh, my finger. Come on. Come on, man. They don't make excuses for players that people that look like you, Aaron. And if he was black, I'd be saying the same thing. The same thing. Oh, you know what? Talking about black people. Hold on. I don't care why I piss off, bro. Come on. Well, put Michael Vick in there. I routinely fought against people saying Michael Vick's a Hall of Famer. Put Vick in there. He got a comeback player. Went to jail, came back. 4-time Pro Bowler. 7712. Play that in the lottery, somebody. That's a lottery number. Put old Vick in there. Put the godfather of the mobile quarterback in there. Or would you say that's Steve Young? I don't know. It's crazy people, even Hall of Famers, saying he's a Hall of Famer. Basically compare Stafford to Aaron Rodgers because he's one of the same. Okay, bet, pool man. Okay, bet. Shout out to Michael Vick, man. So they compare him to Aaron Rodgers, right? Okay. Oh, hold on. Give me some, Tony.
Okay, I'm reloaded.
Oh, here we go. 10-time Pro Bowler. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4-time All-Pro. Count them. Uno, dos, seis, tres. He won a Super Bowl plus a Super Bowl MVP. 4-time MVP. That's one off a record of 5 that Peyton Manning got. Hall of Fame All-Decade team. Look at that. How you comparing that to this? You can get with this and you can get with that. Come on. I don't even like this. I don't got no issue with Aaron. I'd rather Stafford one than Aaron. Y'all think this bad? Boy. Put chocolate over him and call him a Sunday. Yeah, facts. This wasn't even what I came for today. I came to talk some Pistons. All I came to do. But if I got to bring some balance to this YouTube, anybody got a problem? Step up. Step up. Punks jump up to get beat down. If you got another guy you think of that's like this, let's talk about it. Jared Goff took a worse team to the Super. He did. Look what he's doing in Detroit. Detroit is the Bermuda Triangle. Come on. Talking about, cousin Aaron, right? Smoking crack. If he's a real Hall of Famer, being so Mike Ryan, Donovan McNabb, Michael Vick. Shit, what's Scott Chandler doing? Let's let Scott Chandler through the pearly golden gates. Let's put Scott Chandler in there. You remember who Scott Chandler played for?
What's good, man?
You remember who Scott Chandler played for?
You said Scott Chandler?
Yeah, you remember who he played for?
Not off the top of my head.
You don't remember the Dirty Birds?
Hey, buddy, don't you talk about Matt Stafford like that.
I'm
sick of it.
Good googly moogly.
I'm sick of it. He was my quarterback for 12 years. I don't care if he didn't win one playoff game. Don't talk about it.
He was a great high school player at Michigan. Put him in there.
I don't care. He took Georgia to the championship game and lost. Don't you dare talk about him.
That wasn't him. That was, what's that boy name? What's the quarterback name there? Skachansky, whatever, Georgia quarterback. Put Elvis Gerback in there. Why Priest Holmes ain't in there?
I don't care if he didn't win a playoff game. Don't you talk about him.
Cam better be in there too. I don't even like Cam Buck dancing stuff. Cam better.
He's the greatest Detroit Ram ever.
Come on. Put a name on it. Tell me what. I just want to know somebody that's comparison. Gale Sayers, we say? He had a very short NFL career. Go ahead, somebody speak up between the two of y'all that's on here. Cute Competence and Aaron, come on, make your case. I don't want to hear it. Matter of fact, before you talk, let's get the facts together, right? Let's get these facts together. Hold on, let me get these facts.
Exit and come back in because the audio going in and out.
I hear you
the
though.
audio is tripping.
You sound good though. But go ahead, come here. Hold
Do
on.
I sound good? I can hear y'all.
Yeah, you good. Hold on. Okay, this is what he said. We all rambling on. Let me tell you about what he said. Right. And I'm thinking like y'all. I'm like, yeah, he has a podcast on the Pro Football Focus YouTube channel. You just got to find it. It ain't like an individual
What's the name
YouTube
of it?
channel. You got to just find it on the Pro Football Focus page. If you look it up right now, it'll be the first. His interview will be the first to come up.
All right.
So he said, excuse me. He says, I'm going to now look here. Before I was sent this, I was thinking like Stafford's Hall of Famer, but I didn't realize his credentials was that bad. All right. He said, I'm going to talk about this is Richard Sherman. I'm going to talk about it on the podcast, but the Hall of Fame bar is incredibly low now. Like a participation trophy. No all-decade team, no all-pro, no MVP, one Pro Bowl, not even an MVP of the Super Bowl. Never considered the best in any year he played. At least Matt Ryan has an MVP.
I could say that's false.
What you mean?
That year he threw for 5,000 yards. Name the other quarterback.
He didn't make the Pro Bowl that year neither.
No, and he
Huh?
the whole Pro Bowl thing. He didn't outright make the Pro Bowl. He was an alternate. So
He's the alternate. Yeah, okay.
You
But the
can't
year he
even
threw
put
5,000, who was he better than?
Which year?
It was the year you say he threw for 5,000. He was that was 2011. Okay, hold on.
I think it was only two quarterbacks that threw more than him, and that was like Drew Brees and I think
Tom
Tom
Brady.
Brady.
Can I ask you a question? What does yards got to do with wins? What do yards got to do with all pro? What do yards got to do with that?
Are we making the case for his Hall of Fame numbers, right?
Yeah, we talking about 5,000 like that's like what was the movie with Bernie Mac about baseball?
How many times Brady had this year? He's down there for
Mr. 3,000.
Or who was Mr. 3? Who was Drew Brees really better than if you break it down because he threw for a lot of yards? Who was he better than?
I mean, career.
Marino? He not better than Elway. He played in the pass happy era, bro, where you couldn't jam. No, I'm not gonna talk about that, right? So 2011, right? Aaron Rodgers went 15-1. Didn't know this. Okay.
Super Bowl.
No, remember we knocked them out. They was a road team that whole year. He threw for 4,643 yards, 45 touchdowns, and 6 interceptions. He went 14-1. You know what year that was? No, it wasn't that year. My bad. It wasn't that year. Yeah, it was. You know what year that was?
What year?
You know what year that was? Just think about it for a minute. I said they went
2011 Super Bowl. Was that one of the upsets?
No, it wasn't that year. They was on the road. Think it again. Aaron Rodgers went 14-1. 45.
2012 was it?
No. Think about the year. Who did Matthew Stafford lose to in week 16?
The Packers, right?
Oh, Matt Flynn.
Matt Flynn. That was that year. And you telling me he was a top 3 quarterback that year?
I mean,
Aaron Rodgers threw 45-6. No, he wasn't. Aaron Rodgers didn't play one game. He might have threw for. I mean, what would it be? 370, 360, something, 357 versus the Lions that game.
If you would have took away that game, Stafford didn't throw the 5,000. I'll give him that one.
Come on, but Aaron Rodgers would have played. He would have thrown for 5. He would have thrown for 5,000 had he played that game. Okay, we'll keep going. Who else was popular that year? I'm sure Baltimore didn't have. Let's look at Ben Roethlisberger.
Here's my question: like, where is this coming from Sherman?
No. Listen to what he said, bro. Not listen. And this has been Hold on. No, this is just a part. This is what he said. I'm going to talk about this on the podcast. The Hall of Fame bar is incredibly low. That's his first sentence. Okay. That is what he's talking about. Everybody's
getting in right now.
Okay, and that's not fair. And this is where he set the line at. A guy who has 1 Pro Bowl and a comeback player of the year. How does he deserve to be a Pro Bowler? He threw for over 30 touchdowns only in 3 seasons. One of them being 17 games. Where on his resume does it say he's a Hall of Famer? And if so, give me a player that's a comparison.
It's hard to give you one because
it doesn't exist.
So who started this?
He did. Let me read the rest. And everything he's saying is factual. It's not like he's using a lie, bro.
But who said Stafford was in the Hall of Fame anyway?
That's
Everybody. Keyshawn
Everybody.
Johnson
Not
said
been
he
on
winning.
Twitter.
Stephen A. Smith said that the other day. Like,
Come on, you know what's wrong with Stephen A. Say something, bro. He don't even know what a cornerback is.
I would say Stafford is not a Hall of Fame quarterback as
I
of
barely
yet.
watch
His career is not over though.
It's not over with. That's what we're saying. But people said, you look up your timeline, people say he's a Hall of Famer. He's a Hall. If he get in, should McNabb get in? Should Matt Ryan get in?
Matt Ryan for sure probably gonna get in. Why McNabb not in? It's a good question.
You know why McNabb not in, bro?
T.O.
Nah, Andy Reid. Everybody blaming Patrick Mahomes. Andy Reid been destroying quarterback careers for forever. If Andy Reid ran the ball more, Andy Reid would be the greatest coach of all time, bar none.
Yeah, that's facts.
I've been watching Andy Reid lose championship games since I was a kid, bro.
Yeah, he lost every year in the NFC Championship until 2004.
Yo,
He always
McNabb
got the Eagles there.
Yep, McNabb and Jim Johnson defense used to be lights out, bro. He did nothing spectacular. This is continue. He responded to mine. He did nothing spectacular. It's really a microcosm of his career. Did good, not great. Made a few wild passes. Made a few face palm passes. Aaron Donald, Von Miller are the two Hall of Famers he should thank.
Okay,
he continued.
Why they don't do that for Brady? Why they don't do that for Brady?
Because
Brady, look, Brady, look at
Brady
Brady
got 1,
resume.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rings.
That's not the point. Look at them Hall of Famers he had on his defense, all them rings, man.
Look at his credentials. Look at his credentials.
Look at the defenses that he had.
Brady doesn't have a losing record against
Hold on.
any team in
Look
the
at
NFL.
those defenses. Look at those defenses.
Hold on. Look at it. Look at his credentials, bro.
Tom Brady has a winning record against every team in NFL.
He had one Pro Bowl, my guy. He did win a Super Bowl. He got a comeback player of the year.
I ain't gonna. I still feel like some of them defenses carried Tom Brady in a couple of the Super Bowls.
If you want to say that's true, if you say that, cool. Why did Peyton Manning do it? He got 5 MVP.
What Hall of Famers Peyton Manning had on his defense?
Bruh, they had Bob Sanders. Did Bob Sanders not win MVP? Dwight Freeney's going to be in there. I don't know their whole team. But Bob Sanders and Dwight Freeney.
Lawyer Malloy, Teddy Bruce, Ty Law.
Can I ask you a question? Hold on.
Richard Seymour.
People again.
Hold on. Let me ask you a question. Why weren't they champions before Tom got there with Drew? Most of them.
Hold on, say that again.
There before Tom.
Why some of them that was there before Tom ain't never won before Tom?
Their defense carried Tom in that first Super Bowl.
Why did they carry Drew Bledsoe?
Well, I don't know. That defense just lost at the same time, but they had. I'm not trying to do that. I'm not trying to do that. All I'm saying, I'm talking about as far as the defenses. People trying to blame. You need to thank the defense, bro. I'm talking about the defense. I'm talking about the defensive aspect. I'm not talking about offense. I'm talking about the defense.
No. Who was he throwing to then? He's Hall of Famers.
I'm talking about the defense. Y'all want to try to push his defense.
Aaron Donald on defense. Did he make good as Aaron Donald on this team?
Hold on. Who was he throwing to? It go both ways. Deion Branch, David Givens, Troy Brown played both ways.
Nobody knew who Cooper Kupp was before last year. Before this year, didn't nobody know who Cooper Kupp was.
Who's good as Aaron Donald on the Patriots, though?
No, hold on. You can't do that. Everybody knew who Cooper Kupp was before he got hurt.
Don't do that. He wasn't on the radar like top. He wasn't top 10. He wasn't top 10. Everybody trying to say Cooper Kupp the best receiver. He was not top 10 receiver last year.
I got your question. Would anybody be top 10 with Jared Goff throwing in the football after what we know this year?
Say man. That's not the question. That's not the question I asked.
I'll pull up his stats, bro. Hold on. I got you.
Cooper Kupp went like 900, then 1,000 yards. He got hurt. Then this year he went over to about to break the record.
Yo, Cooper,
pull up Cooper Kupp stats, man.
Bro,
I'm talking about the defense. I'm talking about the defensive aspect because
it's a 3-sided game. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, of course, it's a 3-sided game, so we can take turns talking about each side, though.
But bro, they won by 3, but the man got sacked 7 times on the opposite side, bro. The man didn't play some crazy game.
What about that Super Bowl?
That's terrible, bro. If Matt Stafford got sacked 7 times in Detroit, we would have lost by 50.
Let me say this real quick. All right, Cooper Kupp.
You know that.
Cooper Kupp in his third year had 94 catches, 1,161 yards, 10 touchdowns, right? He had an extra game this year. He had 145 receptions, 1,947 yards, 6 touchdowns. So he only had 6 more touchdowns than he had his next best year. So
was he a top 10 receiver in 2019?
Hey, can't say he was, bro, but today he's the best. You know, he's not top 10.
Okay, now we're not arguing that. But what I'm saying is, y'all making it seem like, like he just had Brady went to a ready-made team in the Tampa Bay Bucks. It happens all the time.
What did Tampa Bay do before Brady got there? When the last time they won a Super Bowl?
That same team was there. Okay, what happened with your?
Yeah, number 1 overall pick with Jameis
Winston. With that same team, look at all the players that they had on that team on the defense.
You put anybody on the team good as Aaron Donald.
Well, front seven.
Put Sam Darnold on the Bucks. Do they make the playoffs? Put Baker Mayfield on there. Put Kirk Cousins on there. Do they win the Super Bowl?
Yep.
No.
Yeah, they don't.
Oh my God, bro.
So you mean tell me if you put Kirk Cousins on this Rams team, he gonna win that Super Bowl?
Hell no.
Hell no.
All right. Yeah. So why? I mean, so people would say. I heard somebody say 10 or 12 other quarterbacks could have won a Super Bowl with this Rams team.
Okay. Let's name them. Russell
for sure.
Kyler Murray.
Rodgers.
No, not Kyler.
You think Kyler Murray could have won?
No.
Okay, all right. Rodgers. Who else we got up here?
Rodgers.
I think they won with Watson, but he ain't playing.
Watson. Mahomes. Josh Allen. That's
Brady.
5 on my book. Brady, he's still active. We said Rodgers. We said
what's the Chargers quarterback?
Hey, I'm gonna say
Herbert.
Lamar Jackson.
Herbert.
Would you put Lamar Jackson in there? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Herbert. That's 8.
I put Derek Carr in there.
Okay, Derek Carr. That's 9. Shit, I can't think of nobody else. Dak Prescott. That's 10 right there.
Matt Ryan and.
Yeah, that's 10 right there. So, like I said before,
Matt Ryan.
I mean, no. Prescott made 10. It's a lot of talented quarterbacks that's in bad situations, bro. That's the truth. Not saying that Matthew Stafford.
Well, since you said that both ways, I can agree on that. But I'm just saying, bro.
I used to watch Brady at Michigan. He had to fight Drew Henson to start.
Man, Stafford ain't the only Super Bowl winner that had a good defense behind him, man.
I'm not saying that, bro. Look. He had 2 first ballot Hall of Famers. 2. And Donald might be one.
Brady didn't have Hall of Famers on his defense that he won Super Bowls with before.
Yeah, that's why good as Aaron Donald though on that team.
Yeah, I'm saying you can Tyler Rodney Harrison, Richard Seymour, but none of them was
anybody good for Aaron Donald, bro. Not even close.
Well, Vince Wilfork, he wasn't Aaron Donald.
So you're not gonna name anybody even close to him. Bro.
I mean, but they had it was like mid though. That's one person. They had a whole D line full of
Aaron Donald was affecting that whole game. Aaron Donald was really the MVP of that game. We all know that.
Yeah, but let's be real, bro. But you look at that team, Jalen Ramsey can go in first. He can go in first ballot, right?
Yeah.
Yes, he could go in first ballot.
He could, but that's debatable.
If they was
I'm just saying, let's say he on that trajectory, right?
Yeah, he is. I'm just looking at
Von Miller.
No.
Yeah, I'm just saying he on that trajectory. Von and Aaron going in first. Leonard Floyd could maybe be a Hall of Famer.
Man, no, not no Leonard Floyd, man.
Maybe. Come on. Maybe he could be.
He's still young. His career's still going on.
He could. I'm not saying he will be. He could.
Hey, but here's my question. Let's flip this whole argument. If Stafford was on the other end and he said the same thing about Sherman, is Sherman the first ballot Hall of Fame? Is Sherman?
No, I mean, I don't know. I mean, want to put up his stats?
I was arguing.
But he said that
Sherman the first ballot.
Hold on, I don't think he would care. He's saying that the bar has been set really, really low, and he's not lying about that. Bro.
He's definitely not.
We
lying
agree with
about
that. We agree. Yeah, I agree with that.
You know, they talked about
like Sherman singled out Stafford out about this.
Bro, if you see that if you see on your timeline something that's overrated, let's say you watch Atlanta, the show Atlanta, you think it's all right. Everybody keeps saying Atlanta's the best. It's the best show. It's better than Martin. It's better than this. And eventually, either you gonna shut Twitter down or you gonna say something, bro. If you got a podcast like me, you're going to. Who called him Optimus Prime?
Who?
He made the Pro Bowl 5 times, 3 times All Pro. He's a Hall of Fame All 2010s team, the decade team, and 1-time Super Bowl.
What was he after the Legion of Boom left? Everybody started. Nobody.
Whatever he was after the Legion of Boom,
nobody feared.
He made a Pro Bowl. He made the Pro Bowl in 2019.
Nobody feared Stafford for 12 years. I mean, we can use that argument.
Come on,
he made another Super Bowl. I think he
just won a Super Bowl. Nobody may have feared him, but hey, look what he did.
That was your argument. Nobody fears him. Nobody fears Stafford for 12 years.
When he was 31, he made the Pro Bowl in 2019. He had
for the 49ers.
That's when they lost him. Yeah, that's when they lost him the Super Bowl.
He made All-Pro second team, right? Or it was 82. Yeah, he made All-Pro second team that year.
Yeah, he was on the 49ers.
Yeah, he made All-Pros right here. So yeah, I mean, obviously he went on to do something, but as a cornerback, bro, your career span is not long at all, though.
It's dictated by the quarterback, really.
I mean, yeah, and also athleticism, man. I'm surprised. That's why Charles Woodson went to nickel and safety. So I mean, it's different. It's definitely different.
The bar is too low, bro. It's a big gap between Tom Brady and Matt.
I mean, I remember it was Matt.
That's a big ass gap.
Well, we gotta remember too. People had
that's not. I'm not debating it.
But people said that Calvin Johnson didn't belong to be first ballot based off of the Terrell Owens situation, but Terrell Owens did it to himself.
Well, everybody looked at Terrell Owens' situation different than everybody else.
No, did he not get it? I can ask you a question. Did he not get his gold jacket mailed to him?
By choice.
Come on. Because come on.
I mean, you could argue Calvin Johnson in the top 3-5.
If Calvin was still been playing, I guarantee he probably would have broke
easily. You think if he's playing with Tom Brady or Peyton Manning, he would have retired? He playing in Green Bay?
Yeah, I think his numbers with playoff games would be crazy too because he went deeper in the playoffs.
I mean, that's the Fords. That ain't Stafford for per se all the time.
No, I ain't gonna blame Stafford for that. I don't do that.
Like I said before, he said he was going to retire the year before. I'm pretty sure he's glad he didn't. He said, Elway, that's blasphemy. Elway what? Elway won a Pro Bowl. Elway with the 5 Super Bowls. Did we not? Do we forget that? He carried them to 5 Super Bowls, bro.
Back to back.
No, that was a first one.
A lot of people didn't get that to watch Elway. That's why
he was mobile, bro. He was MVP in 87. 2 Super Bowls. I mean, 9-time Pro Bowl. He was a Hall of Famer. He's getting his head bashed in.
I was rooting against him when him and Brett Favre met in the Super Bowl. Man, that boy tore their ass up, dog.
I like Brett Favre, but Elway was my boy. Elway
was like Matthew something. I forgot which one it was.
This was back when Favre had the game or the quarterback club game. He was shit.
I played that.
Went on the cover of Madden.
I played everything before Madden, bro. Quarterback club,
everything. 989 Sports.
Yeah, wasn't nobody playing Madden. Shootout.
I was on PlayStation 1 with
playing no Madden back then, bro.
They was playing live more than they was playing Madden.
No, nobody played Madden. Everybody played
on Madden, bro.
Nobody liked Madden, bro. Everybody played everything but Madden. That's why Madden had the corner the market, bro. Like live, I played live, but once I found out
too,
once I found out 2K was better for real, everybody come to school, 2K better, 2K, and I played out. I was like, 2K was better.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I held out for a long time too, man. I first played it, I said, fuck.
You ain't lying, bro.
Oh, yeah, I did too, bro. I didn't want to switch over, bro.
Me neither, bro.
I got my homeboy house that day, dog. I felt so bad. I was like, damn,
I feel like I betrayed him or something.
Like,
damn.
I had the icons on back in the day too. Remember the black and gold ones, the ones that came out before the real popular ones that they re-released?
What you talking about?
Remember the black and gold Iris is the first shoes he had.
With the air bubbles on the side and shit. The mid toppers.
Can you pull a picture of them up?
Yeah, I pull them up. Hold on. I remember I was holding out, bro.
You talking about the little bubble thing on the side?
Yeah. Them bitches was nasty.
Look, that's the only thing I wasn't pro Ivo on, man. I wasn't pro Ivo on
2K.
Yeah, these. Hold on.
I had the zipper. I had the one with the zippers too, man.
I remember them joints. I was holding out. I was like, man, Iverson, my all-time favorite player. It ain't even close. These ones, Benjamin.
Yeah.
I had them joints on.
Man. Yeah.
Had the berries too on. I had them on
bubble thing right there.
The red and white. The red and white ones like that.
I come out with them.
What was that? My 2000. Was that 2000? Those came out.
Might be around
99, 2000, 99,
my favorite shoe all time was the Gary Payton Zip Up Boys. Those were my favorite ones. The black and white
Which ones? Because he had 2 versions that came out. One was like a bigger version, Oh, okay. And the ones that
The
were
very
smaller.
first ones, man, boy. That's our team hooping shoe. I thought I was the
I
man.
had both of them, boy.
Yeah, but I remember Pippen fake copied off of them.
Yeah,
remember Pippen came out with his version, man.
Yeah.
I remember this man, boy, man. This 2K was the only thing I was holding out as an Ivo fan for because you had Blitz. You had
2K had some Pippen shoes with two big old bubbles on the side.
I want the
2K
other
had
Iversons.
some
They were
shoes
like
on
red
there
and
when they
blue.
first came
Y'all
out.
know what I'm talking about?
You talking about these, bro. They just you know I'm talking about these in red and blue, is you?
Yeah, they like red and
Yeah,
blue.
yeah. But bro, the only thing I was holding out on him was 2K. Now when I actually sat down and played it, because Live peaked out. It peaked that Jason Kidd version when they did the soundtrack. That's what it peaked on.
That was like 03, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was 2003.
But then the last good one was the one with the slam dunk contest, I think, with Vince Carter on the
with
cover.
Melo on it. With Melo.
But when
that was 05.
Yeah. When they came out the one Gilbert Arena, when they came out with the one in Gilbert Arenas, that's when it went all the way down.
Oh,
but
yeah,
when they cornered,
T-Mac was on there too.
Yeah, the reason they cornered the market on football games because you had too many choices, bro. Quarterback Club, 989 Sports, you had Blitz.
2K.
People wasn't really, people wasn't really.
But NFL Street was hard though. NFL Street was hard though.
Yeah, you had that too. You had too many options, bro. And everybody was playing everything but that. So that's why
they own it. They own NFL Street.
Yeah, but that's in court. But that's probably two different development teams.
Yeah, they was in Canada. I remember that.
Yeah, that's two. So they probably just like, bro, we need to make one option, bro. And they cornered the market, bro. That's the crazy thing about it. Like, you still can make Blitz. You can make Blitz because it's a 9-sim version.
They didn't bring back college football. I ain't gonna front.
That's because they got to pay the players now, bro. You got to pay for life.
Way better.
It's coming out.
College more than Madden.
Yeah, it's coming. It's coming out this year, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that then.
Yeah, man. Because they had to start playing the players for their likeness, bro. Niggas start complaining, and that was one of the reasons.
Draft classes.
Yeah, he said Megatron was so great. Why was Megatron trying? He got the Fords. This wasn't just Stafford. It's the Fords.
He wanted to play with Aaron Rodgers. He said that.
He said he go anywhere, but it's the Fords. The Fords, man. The Fords will make you do it, bro. He said I had the A1s. Every man, bro. He was a big deal in the hood, bro. Stafford went crazy. So I remember
suburbs in the hood. People love it,
Yeah, football had the first person one. Yeah, 2K5 football did a lot of stuff they ain't doing right now.
Man, I had that mansion on there with all them helmets and all the jerseys and the pool table and the game and all this stuff. That shit was nice.
I used to play the franchise mode with the computer, and it was better than the online franchise you play with niggas.
You remember on 2K they used to put you inside the helmet and you could run the ball or throw the ball with the quarterback and stuff. Yeah, you could do that. You used to do that too.
That shit was revolutionary, even by today's standard. He said Bliss was the best on Dreamcast. Yeah, Dreamcast had internet on there too.
Dreamcast was killing it.
Yeah, they just didn't have
is Matt Stafford the Carmelo Anthony in the NFL?
No, he won.
I say he won once.
Well, now
Carmelo probably came in this year like rubbing his hands like Birdman, like, man, I'm about to win the easy
my
one.
boy Melo in this.
I was thinking like he really ain't got that many accomplishments when you really think about it.
He won in college. He got
a lot of numbers. He got a lot of numbers, but he ain't got no.
He won in college though.
Well,
that do go in the Basketball Hall of Fame. It takes your accumulation of your whole career. It's just not like football, like pro football. That's it.
But even if Carmelo
wasn't he the first freshman that to win the championship, like soon as he get there and then leave, then he kind of started.
Yeah, I wonder why he ended up going because LeBron that was before they set the deadline. Yeah, I wonder why he ended up going. He could have went to the league. Probably would have been almost the number one pick. Who was the?
I really think he just went to college because he didn't think he was gonna go in the first round. Because you
heard
Melo when he was coming out, but you didn't like.
Yeah, because
LeBron you didn't hear that much about him.
Yeah, because LeBron was just that big.
Yao Ming was number one pick 2002, wasn't
he? Yeah, Yao Ming. Yeah, he wouldn't have been number one over Yao Ming. Then Jason Williams, the one that got to the Carson on ESPN.
Mike Dunleavy.
Yeah, that's crazy. Fred Jones, remember he got beat up at the Malice in the Palace. That's why they jumped up in the stands because he was getting beat on. Watch that Malice in the Palace again, bro. I think they said it was Ben Wallace's brother beating the hell out of him. I think they banned Ben Wallace's brother from the Palace was a rumor. That's who was beating on Fred Jones.
Yeah, they said it was like Ben Wallace.
Ben Wallace's brother. You ever get like one of them adrenaline packs on the game? You just go crazy like the Mario star. He was beating the crap out, and nobody challenged Ben Wallace's brother, bro. Steven Jackson talked all that shit, man. He was beating Fred Jones. Man, I thought Fred Jones was gonna die, bro. I said, not this slam dunk champion. That's why they hopped up in the stands, bro. It wasn't because of Artest per se. Fred Jones was getting beat like a runaway slave. He didn't tell me. She wrote to me. She ain't here now. Pow, pow, pow. I was like, ooh. That's crazy, bro. Like, man, if the Pistons would have been able to if they would have been ignorant and jumped into the stands, bro, that would have been the worst situation of all time. And they keep saying it was Detroit.
What's up with y'all Pistons, man?
Man, what's down, bro? And ain't everything ain't no way to go but down. I'm gonna say them tomorrow, man. I'm glad I ain't talking about the Pistons today because Troy Weaver probably would have had to come to my house. We probably would have had to shoot the fade, bro. Stuff I was gonna say today, we were gonna have to fight. I agree with you. You said that they should fire the offensive coordinator. They might just get rid of Taylor as well. How does the Bengals not run the football? They only start running when he hurt his leg. You know what I'm saying? And they should.
So Joe Mixon got hurt, right?
No,
because I was drunk by halftime.
No. Joe Burrow got hurt.
Oh, okay.
They should have ran the draw. The one time they ran the draw, they got a first down. Anytime you got aggressive, they ran it one time. Anytime you got aggressive pass rush that's playing to run onto the pass, you always run delays draws. Always, bro. And I was
just surprised to see P Ryan on third down. Like I thought that was Mixon, and I had to look closer. I'm like, that's P Ryan. Like what the hell? Think about when you see P Ryan in the game. Remember in the Kansas City game, he ran the wrong route. They was like inside the 20. Anytime you see P Ryan in the game, it's a pass play. If he in for run protection, no, they was gonna pass it. They got the draw in the middle. Let me say this,
why ain't they run it? Mixon was averaging almost 5 a carry.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Because Donald pulled them back. He almost got the first down, and Donald pulled them back. I thought that was Mixon.
No, let me say this, bro. I told Benjamin Foe before they played Kansas City, they got the dumbest play caller in football, bro.
Who?
I told Benjamin Foe on here. I said they got the dumbest play caller in football before they played Kansas City. Joe Burrow not staying there, bro. They will not make it back to the Super Bowl.
That get paid.
Nah, bro, he'd be dumb as hell. Gonna be Dan Marino, bro. He gonna be like Dan. He gonna be like Kevin Garnett. He gonna be like Kevin Garnett, bro. He said I had $100 million contract, but I cried every day, bro. He bet Carson Palmer. You know, Carson Palmer
tears. I'll be cleaning my tears.
No matter, bro. Look, man. Look, you saying that though, but this ain't like basketball where you running up the court. You taking punishment, bro.
All
right, y'all think it's a funny game, bro. I'm telling you.
I see what you're saying because it's like, man, it ain't even about the money. You taking all that punishment for nothing, and you ain't winning, and you ain't look like you winning.
This is anomaly, bro.
That takes psychological toll on you at some point. So I see what you're saying.
Yeah, it take a mental toll on you after.
What is contract up?
It take
probably 3 more years.
Yeah, I'm about to say y'all. For sure, they get that 5th-year option out of him.
Yeah, he better get out of there, bro. You better get out of there.
I'm pretty sure Carson about to say something. Like, bro.
He
signed a $300 million contract to stay with the Bengals for 3 years.
Yo. He said it before the game. He was trending. They was mad at him. Look, he said that. He said this way before the game. He said that.
Oh, Carson. When he said,
yeah,
you don't need to get out of there.
Yeah, he said it right here.
He said that they swept down under the rug real quick.
Yeah, look, bro, he been somebody that been with the same owner. He says, "Quote: I think Joe's going to sit back after this game, win, lose, and be like, man, am I going to resign with this team? Are they willing to do what it takes to continuously build to get back to the next Super Bowl year? And after the year after year, how are they willing to structure the salary cap wise?" To be able to afford Burrow, but also Jamar Chase when it comes up, or T. Higgins, or maybe even redo this offensive line that's giving up a leading 54 sacks this year. Joe not thinking about this one Super Bowl. He's thinking about 7. So that's what he said. They got mad for Carson Palmer for saying them. I'm telling you, he probably called that nigga. You know, he had to. You know, they made him retire, bro.
Yeah, he retired. Then he finally asked him to
They
trade.
traded him. So you already know he calling Joe Burrows. He like, man, I'm not on the player hater stuff, sir. But I just want to let you know what you about to go through. No matter Apple, I think the defense played well enough to win the game. They did. The offense, man, the play. If I can get hands on to the offensive snaps from the Raider game all the way to the Super Bowl, I can show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all how dumb they played, bro. Like literally.
If y'all think the NFL didn't want them motherfuckers to win the game,
No.
he was seriously smoking.
No, they wasn't even about to win in the game. They lost that game, bro. All playoff
You think
series.
they didn't want them to win that game? You was seriously smoking.
I mean, Kansas City had the same problem. You facing the shell defense.
And the thing is, we can point to Flores already saying they paid him to lose. I can't believe anything the NFL does right now.
But look, if you have to watch the game, bro, Kansas City lost because they refused to run the ball. If I'm playing two safety deep, why am I still?
They also lost because they didn't get that field goal too.
I mean, yeah, that too. But they face two high safeties all day. Anytime you put two back, you have numbers in the box, bro. So if you're gonna go with two safeties, you got 5 offensive linemen, you got 2 backs in the backfield. That's 7 right there. Now when you talking about receivers coming down, crack down, throwing an extra tight end, Kansas City lost because the reason Philadelphia lost every year in with Andy Reid.
I wasn't talking about two, bro. But yeah.
No, yeah, this is the same thing, bro. Look at the play. They just say everybody back, so you're not gonna go over our head. We're gonna force you to run the ball. Like they play calling was just
all these games
dumb,
are just too close, bro. I just feel like I don't know.
It probably was. You know how it goes.
I think almost all these games were like within 3 points.
But you know how it goes.
And Aaron Donald not winning MVP in Vegas, pretty much cleaning up off that. I mean,
you know, when how many defensive players won MVP?
Come on, bro.
MVP.
Everybody in that moment thought Aaron Donald was gonna win.
Huh?
Everybody in that moment thought he was gonna win that.
No, all I'm saying is how many defensive players won Super Bowl MVP?
I think Von Miller won it, didn't it?
No, he had to be one of them.
Von won.
Oh, Von did win that MVP.
When y'all was watching that game, y'all thought y'all said Aaron Donald was gonna win.
All I'm saying, let's look at the MVP.
Yeah, I didn't think Cooper Kupp was gonna win it. Nobody think that.
I look when Aaron Donald grabbed him in the pocket, I turned it off. I only knew who the MVP was from watching social media.
Oh yeah, I turned it off too.
Yeah, I turned it off. So what you gotta say? All right, so look at the MVPs historically. It's been quarterback, Barstar, Joe Namath, Lynn Dawson, quarterback, linebacker Chuck Hawley, Rodgers starback, safety Jack Scott, that's fullback, running back, receiver. You had Harvey Martin and Randy White for the Dallas Cowboys.
Quarterback had over 100 yards. I don't think he had over 100 yards, did he?
Richard did one. Hold on, I'm just going through quarterback, receiver, quarterback. Let me put it on here. Running back, quarterback, running back, quarterback, cornerback. Larry Brown won the Super Bowl 30.
All them had over 100 yards.
Turner, Terrell Davis, John Way, Kurt Warner, Ray Lewis won it. Tom Brady, Dexter Jackson won it for Tampa Bay. Tom, receiver, quarterback, Peyton, quarterback, Madden, Santonio Holmes, quarterback. Malcolm Smith won it for Seattle. Quarterback, linebacker, Von Miller, quarterback, receiver, So it's only 9 defensive players. And how many? What Super Bowl was this?
But how many yards did he have that game though?
Who?
50 Super Bowl.
Who? Cooper Kupp? Yeah, he had 8 catches for 92.
Like 92.
That's what I'm saying.
He had
Everybody else showed has at least over 100 yards.
But he had a running play too, so he had over 100 yards, and he caught the game-winning touchdown over most hated Eli Apple. So in the history of the NFL, through 56 Super Bowls, there's only been 9 defensive MVPs, 10 if you count the year they split it in Dallas.
So you telling me Cooper Kupp had a better game than Donald?
All I'm saying is this. Cooper
yes
Kupp
or no? Did he have a better game than Donald?
I don't know.
Yes or no? Everybody in here, did he have a better game than Donald?
I don't know what Aaron Donald did. All I'm saying is, I know that final drive. I'm like, damn. Hold on.
Donald didn't get the love.
Let me say this, Aaron. Let me say this, Aaron. All I know when I was looking at that final drive, I was like, damn, he had 58 yards, 56 yards, and I didn't remember the touchdown that he scored.
Exactly.
So yeah, like,
he threw the cup that whole drive, man. He threw the cup that whole drive.
I was thinking to myself, bro, I was like, man, I don't remember him doing nothing because I had to go back and remember the Super Bowl. I'm like, dog, he didn't even do much this game.
He caught like 2 crucial third downs.
Vegas cleaned
he got it on the 4th down. That whole game winning drive, that was.
Okay, now I can hear y'all.
Yeah, no, that's my fault. I dropped off, bro. I made a mistake.
Yeah, that was all cup though, man. That last Stafford cup,
Shit,
that
man.
last drive.
Vegas for sure cleaned up off of that, man.
All I'm saying is this, bro.
Didn't show me no
I
love.
remember him doing too much in that game, bro. To that last drive, but he did. You know that Eli Apple been getting creamed on social media though.
Because you don't know how
Yeah,
to shut his mouth.
that boy did the X-Pac on that boy when he caught that ball. That boy had both his legs in there. That boy.
Hey, I'll be right back, Benjamin. Just take off for a minute. Right back.
Well, nah, man, you do defense win championships, man, and this is just one more example of, you know what I'm saying, a defense winning championships, you know. It is what
There's
it
one
is.
thing I want them to do for Stafford, though. Just like in that Super Bowl when they threw Tom Brady the ball and he dropped it, I want to see that poor effort that Stafford gave to catch that damn ball. Like, he showed no effort whatsoever to do anything.
You know what I'm saying? Let me shut this shit off. What the fuck? Nah, man. As far as for I seen that like they was after OBJ went out, they was real stagnant. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just a whole lot of back and forth on both sides. Both defenses was playing good, and it just one offense had to adjust, and the Rams did at the because they had the ball with little like 4 minutes left, and they had to go for it. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, but this is my question. Do y'all think the Bengals can make it back within like the next year or two?
No, not with a healthy Lamar Jackson. They ain't doing. I don't think so.
I don't know about Lamar. They might flip his ass. Don't be surprised.
They haven't even gave him a contract extension yet, have
Yeah,
they?
he beat up too, bro. He real beat up, bro. You can't. That's the one thing I scare about me about taking a mobile quarterback. If you let him run so much that he don't learn to pass. But I said, man, I think they pay him. They give him Antonio Brown to keep him happy. But Aaron Donald had 3 tackles and 2 sacks, so yeah, he should have won it, bro.
Yeah, he really should, man. Like I've never seen a Super Bowl where the offensive line, like one team's offensive line, was just constantly getting pushed back, bro. And like you see the replays, like bro, Aaron Donald was like literally picking dudes up with 2 hands and like sitting them in Joe Burrow's lap, bro. Like it was some.
Von Miller had 2 tackles and 2 sacks too. Shout out to
That's
Von.
what I'm saying. Like that shit was just amazing how they were showing it on the screen, and you literally see Donald like with his like mouth clenched, and he got his hands all on dude, bro.
But yeah, they was controlling Donald. They would just flip the center to chip him, to double him. So then they started looping Vaughn over the center and start putting the 5th man over the center. That way the flitter couldn't help out on Aaron Donald. So when you start to loop, you know how you beat loops and extra guys over the guard, you run to the short side. So if I'm looping somebody, if I'm looping my end over the center, you know what I'm saying? Then guess what? I got numbers on to whoever he looping to.
Yeah,
so when
I
that's
got
when
better ability too. So.
Yeah, that's why you do a delay or a misdirection. You know, so I mean, like I said before,
so they won't be so aggressive because
if
they think you're going one way. And they can't predict where you're going because you steady doing delays, play actions, stuff like that.
So he got to remain honest. That way, Aaron Donald would have to still contend with a double team. The fastest way to a quarterback is a straight line. So the most dangerous player is a guy that can rush up the middle. See what I'm saying? So that's a straight line to the quarterback. Coming off the edge, you can deal with it. I could chip you. I could put an extra tight end, extra offensive lineman. But up the middle is nothing you really can do. Like if Warren Sapp get through your offensive line and split your guard and center or whatever.
But that's what I'm saying. That was the right guard that he did, number 75.
Yeah, that's because he was 1-on-1. They was looping, or they was looping Von Miller over the middle. Because when a regular play, the center, they snap the ball. Nobody over the center. So Aaron Donald that way, he would just turn and double or chip Aaron Donald. Then when they start putting a linebacker over the center, or they would loop Vaughn over him, he couldn't do this because he had to stop. He had to stop him. So that's the adjustment they made. The adjustment Cincinnati should have been making should have been running off tackle in between the off the tackle in between the tackle and the guard.
Getting that
Yeah,
shotgun.
or you can go. Yeah, you go under the center. Under the center, that means when you go under center, the reason why under center better than shotguns because when you snap the ball, I don't have to look down. When you have to look down, the defense can shift and change at the snap. When you in shotgun, you gotta look down, and the safety might shoot back or come. So they could have been on the center and just ran it to Aaron. They should have ran it right at Von Miller where he couldn't loop around. Then when you get in second and manageable, they can't pin their ears back. Then you can do what you want to do. It's just to the point where they couldn't make the adjustments, bro. The Cincinnati got out coached on the offensive end, and they wasted a good defense, bro. And history tell us that the Super Bowl loser is going to fall off greatly next year.
I mean, that could help them though. Like they need a line.
I would say I would agree with you. They need a line, but they could have won just like this with minor adjustment helping their line out.
Oh, of course.
Balancing the run. They could have won with this line as it is, and maybe that would have been a bad thing because they say, you know what, we ain't got a vested line. We won with them. So the good thing about it is when you have Drew Brees, you have to have bigger interior linemen. The great thing about it is if they want to build the interior, you can wait to second, third, fourth, fifth round and find very big physical interior linemen. The bad news about it is it's going to be hard to find an offensive left tackle that's what you need. Now you might have to go outside on Tyron Armstead from the Saints, draft you two big guards and roll with that. You got to spend money on the left tackle, but like I said before, you can't pay everybody.
Yeah,
that's why I'm drafting it. That's why Bill Belichick is the greatest of all time. He didn't draft well, but he knew how to plug and play guys. He'd take Kyle Vanderbosch and plug them, and Van Noy leave and go play with Miami and suck again. And Bill Belichick know how to. He's a great Ryan Pick-apart type of player. He a great junkyard type of evaluate. He couldn't draft for nothing. He can't draft, but he could take a used part, rebuild a starter, put it on, and it worked. That's why.
Belichick won the Valley Mechanic.
Yeah, that's what he good at. He know when to get rid of you. Now, Chandler Jones had a hell of a career when he got rid of him, but he know when to get rid of people. He's good at that. Bill Belichick can be a general manager and not drop a beat, bro. So yeah, that's how you gotta do. He's just great at he great at picking parts off a used car and plugging them in, bro. He ain't good at drafting though. They got lucky with your boy Mac Jones. Shout out to Mac Jones. Before he got hurt, Odell was actually having him. Yeah, he was. Odell just I don't know.
Hey, so how you feel about that whole turf situation? Because everybody complaining about it now.
Well, turf is nothing. A turf ain't nothing but cement. Y'all do know that, right? Under the turf is cement.
I like playing on turf, bro, better than I do grass, except for when it's wet. When it's raining.
It's cement.
Yeah,
under the turf. That's why they had the
tires that's ground up on it.
Yeah, that's why the AstroTurf they stopped messing with that. Like it's like going outside, going to the street, putting whatever, putting a thick thing on there. So honestly, bro, depending on the grass, that's why Arizona roll their grass outside, let it get sunlight. I mean, it depends on the surface, bro. Like, we had many games where the divots and it was the grass was terrible. So it's a yin and a yang, bro. On AstroTurf, a lot of people like to wear gym shoes. Sean Payton had a rule where he banned gym shoes. So it all depends with you. If you ever put a cleat on, bro, I have a wide foot. When I put cleats on, I don't like playing with cleats. They narrow. You know what I'm saying? I don't like playing with cleats on screw-ons or the metal cleats or whatever. Hate playing with cleats on, especially when you have to walk through the tunnel to get to the grass or the turf. Hated them. But it all depends, bro. It depends on how you upkeep. And they should have a certain standard in the NFL for you to upkeep, but the turf, it can happen on grass too.
The Bears, they known for they got grass, and a lot of players complain about their grass, especially when the weather get bad. They be getting hurt left and right.
Yeah, it's the divots. It's the way that once you kind of tread on it, you know what I'm saying, it start to break apart. So it just depends. I don't know what it depends on, but it depends on.
Yeah, and then when the weather start getting with the grass, you start getting holes in the ground and stuff, and turf can rip. But once you got the usually if the turf rips in the middle of the game, they'll get the guys to come out and patch it up.
Yeah.
But it ain't nothing you gonna do about the a hole being in the grass, and then you step in that joint, you tear your knee up just like you can on turf.
Yeah, I remember. I mean, then you can't sod it in the middle of the game, bro. So
Yeah,
right.
it just got the grass got to stay the way they do. You can repair turf.
Yeah, but you just got dirt under there, and dirt is a lot more comfortable to get hit on. The colder it is, everything hurt. That's a fact. But when you get into that turf, it all depends, bro. AstroTurf, I believe they banned that shit. That shit had a lot of concrete on the AstroTurf. It looks sweet though. It looks sweet. He said Ashawn had 5 tackles, and one sack. Too bad he had energy. I mean, at the end of the day, Detroit is a black hole, bro, and they got to change that. Cincinnati was able to change that with Joe Burrow. Without Joe Burrow being there, bro, Zach Taylor probably fired. The league wanted Stafford. I don't think the league wanted Stafford to win. Look at if you got the TV playing, turn it off. But look at the Rams, bro. They had look at their team. They was a super team. You good? They had a super team, bro. They posed to win, bro. Look, Von, Aaron, Jalen. Shout out to my brother, what's his name? Derek Long that went to Loyola. They tried to get me to go to Loyola. I just wasn't going to no all-boys school. My mom brought that up the other day. I was like, okay, well, I put the kid in an all-girls school. She like, you didn't want to go to an all-boys school. I said, I did. I could walk to Loyola, bro. I lived on Sorrento. I could walk to Loyola. I remember one of my homies I went to school with his dad pulled up on me. I was walking. He was like, man, didn't you go with you? I was like, yeah. He like, why don't you come play at Loyola? I'm like, yeah, I see you there. Hell no. About to be in a sausage fest. I'm straight.
My boy wanted me to go coach with him.
You said what?
My boy wanted me to go to Loyola and coach with him.
Yeah, we had that for middle school basketball. I could, man. Maybe I should. I was good, bro. I was good, man. I wasn't playing with no. But shout out to my brother. He got a Super Bowl. If the Bengals line doesn't get better, they're done going to. I mean, the good thing about it is you can patch. You can find big guards anywhere. Guards are easy to find, bro. And it's gonna be a left tackle. They're gonna have. But you know what they could do? They could put their left at right tackle. Or they could put them in their guard. Find some guards late in the draft or middle of the draft. Then find them a left tackle. But they gonna pay Tyron Armstead. I think Gronkowski gonna want to play there too with Uzomah. So.
Hey, I swear that they invested a lot of draft picks before they got Joe into the offensive line.
They did. Aaron Smith, Andre Smith. Let's look up the Bengals. I'll look at the Bengals draft history.
I swear.
They did.
4 or 5 years, they done picked up a couple offensive line.
Yeah, we looked this up before, bro, but hold on. So, we sure did look this up a while ago. Hold on. I don't know where I was at, but.
I mean, if they want to give up a second-round pick, they could come get Taylor Decker from us.
Man, you can't trade Taylor Decker right now, bro. It's impossible.
Why?
You're going to eat up like $20 million in cap. You only got 25. Huh?
How many games did he play last year?
I don't know, but you can't afford to do that, bro. If you're gonna do that means you might as well go ahead and get rid of Jared Goff and take your picks and go get a quarterback, bro.
But Bengals wouldn't do that anyway. They got a lot of they owner cheap. I don't know if they're gonna spend it, but they got a lot of money too, so they can use why they got this window where they ain't paying nobody for real. They can use all that money in free agency.
You can cut or trade Taylor Decker after this next season, bro. It'll be a slap on the wrist because remember too, if you're gonna cut, you're gonna have the Jared Goff contract potentially off next season too. So you kind of can take that. That's why I say they should get a quarterback this year, develop them. The next year will be a little bit more free. But Chris Evans made an appearance. But okay, they took a tackle in the second round this year, Jackson Carman. They took another tackle in the fourth, Dante Smith out of Eastern Carolina. The other guy was from Clemson. They took a tackle in the sixth the previous year, 2020.
There we go. The 2019 draft. I knew they
took Jonah Williams from Alabama. The previous year, now 18, they took Billy Price from Ohio State center. Then they take him over. Then they take him over. Frank Ragnow, wasn't it?
Yep.
Oh my God! And Frank Ragnow didn't give up a sack in his college career. We was fortunate there. So yeah, they took
dumbass got right.
2015. Jake Fisher from Oregon and Cedric Obayi from they've been taking tackles for years, bro.
And they still ain't got it right.
Look, man, that Billy Price, man, that hurt them, bro. Because Ragnar's an absolute man child.
Man.
Yeah, they took Billy Price. Oh, we took Ragnar first, I think it was. Hold on. Come on. No, they took Billy Price 21st. Yeah, we took Ragnar one pick before them.
Okay.
We took a one pick before them. I ain't gonna lie, I really wanted Jair Alexander, but I'm really happy with Billy Price. I mean with Frank Ragnar, man. That's my guy.
Hey, Loki, you remember his first year? You used to call him Frank. Who gives?
No. When he got drafted, I called him. When he got drafted, I said, Frank, what the F? When he got drafted, I said that. But I see when I see him what he was doing to people, bro. I said, you know what, bro? He's a breath of fresh air coming from Dominic Raiola, bro. Raiola used to get pushed back in quarterback laps for years. Joe Louis,
the dude after that came in after. I think his name was like Trevor Swanson or something like that.
Oh yeah. Wasn't he from Arkansas too?
Yeah. That's
I don't know.
Hey, y'all got another Arkansas center.
Yeah, I mean Graham Glasgow wasn't bad though, but I get why they got rid of him. He said Goff has more Pro Bowls than Stafford. Well, he was playing on the winning team too. Deshaun, good point though. Dom the Bandit salute. Love the Donkey Kong thing. He said Deshaun Watson trade we could be in the NFC Championship game in 1 or 2 or 3 years. Shit, I wish Deshaun Watson. Shit, I don't know what's gonna happen.
I don't know if this is true, but according to what something I was reading, Deshaun Watson said he don't want to be traded no more now that they hired Lovie Smith.
I don't know how true that is. Well, look here, bro. I couldn't want somebody to destroy my image like that. We could never be cool again unless a new owner come in. But fortunately, the Rams didn't have to face the best team in the AFC in the Super Bowl. Who, Patrick Mahomes? They wasn't the best team. Andy Reid been doing that for years. Now, Stafford didn't have to go through Lambeau and face his fears. I will say that.
Hey.
I'll take Higgins for our left tackle.
One thing about the question about if Stafford or whatchamacallit, a Hall of Famer, if y'all pick a quarterback like real soon and he turn around Detroit the way Joe Burrow doing for Cincinnati, ain't no way in the hell Matt Stafford, he already don't, but ain't no way in hell if somebody coming right now in the near future and turn around Detroit the way Joe Burrow doing for Cincinnati, ain't no way in hell Matt deserve to go.
Let me tell you about the brother. I watched his journey. Malik Willis the real deal, bro.
You said who?
Malik Willis the real deal, bro. He just need to clean up.
I think Malik gonna be depending on where he goes. As long as he don't go to no bullshit ass place.
Hey dog, he got some messed up mechanics, but boy, he got a cannon.
1 year though.
Yeah, he sit for a year with Mark Brunell. He got it, bro. He got it.
Who y'all think most likely will pick him up?
Not us.
Steelers.
Well, I'm just any NFL team.
Yo, when you look at him, bro, he got some wiggle, bro.
He can move, he can throw, he can make the throw, but
he's just not fast though. He's quick and fast. Like he's just not like straight line fast. Bro. Whoever get him, bro, they gonna be blessed as long as he keep his head on straight. Really, you know where he should really go? That'd be the perfect fit for him.
What's up?
The Falcons. He's from Atlanta. He should go to the Falcons.
Yep. Yeah, I mean Matt Ryan on his last leg, so
yeah, he go to the Falcons. I thought Matt Ryan was gonna end up in Pittsburgh. The owner said, "We're not trading Matt. We believe in Matt." Xavier Worthy, the best receiver in college football. He ain't coming out from Texas till next year. Texas like the Michigan of the South. Kyle Hamilton and Malik Willis to the Giants. Trade to the Giants. The Giants trade. I'll take Willis number 2. I ain't gonna play with you. I ain't even seen his seniors. I'll take him number 2. When you got something that's that talented, the 2 things the Lions can do. You can take them or set a king's ransom for picks. 2 things you can do. You can take them or set the price high. Nobody can meet your price. Quote. You take somebody that talented, bro. It's as simple as that. Nobody throws the out pass like a rocket like Malik Willis to side. Yeah, he be throwing the hashes are wider in college. He be throwing hash to the other outside the numbers. No way Elway's better than Stafford. I was agreeing with you. He said no way Elway's better. I was agreeing with you earlier about putting Stafford in the same category as everyone. Okay, I don't know. I thought you was drunk. Yeah, Adams and Cup outside they can have flowers too. I'm like, you see what you're saying?
Can we get?
Yeah, coming here. They ain't coming here. No, they can cut him this year for sure. Yeah. He would be cut this year for minimum risk, minimum penalty.
Well, when I tell you I'm gonna be at his crib trying to pack his stuff my damn self.
I remember somebody that had They worked for ABC Warehouse and they was giving Sue a new refrigerator. I think he stayed in like Dearborn or like something they was saying. And he wasn't near though. He wasn't near though. His cousin or so was there. And so I said, I sure would have got the autograph, bro. I don't care. I'd have waited. They just had to fire me. But let me get out here. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate you, A.
All right, man.
Peace.